heart opened up and was filled with the most indescribable love. And it's that love that's carried me through all of these challenges. It finally came time to give birth to Logan. April Fool's Day. Can you believe that? Seriously, Logan was born on April Fool's Day. And I loved our children and we loved each other, but it just wasn't enough to hold our marriage together. The director of the program came and he said, I think you might qualify for a program called SSI. And he told me that it could help me pay the bills. Couldn't believe there was a program that could help. And Logan is now in his 20s. That's when we were meeting with our both rehab counselor, and she said, you know, I think that Logan could probably qualify for a PASS account, a personal account for self-sufficiency. But about 6 years ago, I faced a new challenge of my own. I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. I learned that I'm not my car, I'm not this body, Heather and Logan aren't their bodies, you're not your bodies. We're not the houses we live in, we're not how much or little money we make. We're so much more than that. We're all people doing the best we can in the face of challenges, trying to achieve our goals and make our dreams come true and live a happy life. And the best way to do that is to remember that we're all equal. We're not above someone else and we're not below someone else. We're equal no matter what the circumstances are that we see.
I will share what living with those differences have taught me about myself and other people, and share some insight that I hope will influence how you interact with customers and others for the rest of your life. At times, I feel like I'm having a love affair with life. I am fascinated with all the beauty and expressions life has to offer. I see the intimate details of life that tickle my soul and make me feel alive. Something as ordinary as watching water falling from the faucet gives me joy. And because joy is connected to love, I feel love. I live for these moments. This beauty comes from perspective. The more perspectives I have, the more beauty I see. No amount of life's struggles can ever touch these moments or take them away from me. All I feel is love. As you can see, name, address, education, and appearances do not tell the customer's whole story, nor does the list of checked off items tell you that my feelings, and my sense of self are more important than my conditions. With the assistance of vocational rehabilitation, this led me to the field of biopsychology, in which I earned a Bachelor of Science degree in psychology from the University of Utah. The people helping me to find jobs kept trying to have me fit into jobs. Something was missing and I became depressed. At one point I ended up at the University of Utah Career Library and started browsing with a vague sense of question. What is my attitude about work? What happens to my attitude when I don't think about work? What have I been focusing on? What have I been doing and why have I done these things? What makes me feel good? I took a self-inventory. I saw a book describing non-profit organizations working to create change in our world involving health, social, and environmental issues. They do this by bringing truth to people's awareness. That is exactly what I want to do. Help people become more aware of something that I think is very important to know.
Everything I do is hard and painful, like taking a shower, working on the computer, washing anything, painting, vacuuming, even petting my dog, Charlie, takes extra effort. And getting change, which I don't really have to do much anymore because we use credit cards, but All right, so I'm standing in line at the store, at Starbucks or whatever, and I have to get my change, and I'm trying to get in my pocket. And, you know, I'm worried about how I look, and I'm worrying that they think that I'm doing more than looking for my change. But it's hard, and wearing any pants tighter than this, like jeans, usually I have to use my other hand to pry in, and the other hand, I actually have a lot to deal with. So what makes me happy? Well, this guy makes me happy. This is Charlie, he's my baby. And this is a painting, one of the paintings I did for this show. For government assistance, it's the difference between a life worth living and a death for people like me. So it's important that you care about your role in people's lives. Do your job as well as you can. We need you guys.